Josh Duggar confronted, cousin reveals haunting words amid abuse allegations. Josh Duggar's cousin, whose identity has been kept private for safety reasons, recently came forward with a haunting recollection of the moments when Josh Duggar was confronted with the abuse allegations that later shook the Duggar family and captivated public attention. This cousin's account sheds new light on the tension, secrecy, and emotional turmoil that permeated the family during a period that many viewed as a defining and deeply troubling chapter in their public lives. According to the cousin, the confrontation was intense and fraught with disbelief, anger, and fear, not only from the family members, but also from Josh himself, who reportedly appeared shocked and defensive, grappling with the gravity of the accusations. The Duggar family, known for their high-profile reality television presence and staunch public image of faith and morality, faced a seismic challenge as the allegations became known. For years, the family had cultivated an image of unity, discipline, and religiously guided life, with a strict adherence to values that emphasized obedience, family cohesion, and moral responsibility. The revelations about Josh Duggar's actions created an immediate conflict between the family's public persona and the private reality, forcing each member to navigate complex emotional landscapes while under intense scrutiny from both media and fans. In this deeply personal recounting, the cousin described a moment when the family gathered to confront Josh directly. They recalled his initial reactions, ranging from shock to defensiveness, as he attempted to process the reality of what was being presented. The cousin noted that the emotional atmosphere was heavy with tension, with other family members visibly grappling with feelings of betrayal, hurt, and confusion. Some family members reportedly expressed frustration over past patterns of secrecy and a lack of accountability, while others tried to maintain a composed and prayerful approach, reflecting the family's long-standing reliance on faith as a guiding principle during crises. The public's response to these revelations has been wide-ranging. While some viewers and fans of the Duggar reality series expressed disbelief and disappointment, others acknowledged the difficulty inherent in confronting such allegations within a family that has long emphasized reputation and moral standing. Experts in family dynamics and trauma have suggested that the cousin's account is consistent with common patterns seen in families dealing with internal misconduct, denial, shock, confrontation, and the struggle to reconcile love for a family member with the need for accountability and justice. The cousin's perspective emphasizes the human and emotional complexity of these encounters, underscoring the challenge of maintaining family unity in the face of actions that directly contradict the family's public ethos. This confrontation, as described, also illustrates the ripple effect of abuse allegations on extended family networks. Relatives not only grappled with their own emotional responses, but also faced difficult decisions about how to engage with the broader public and the media, knowing that every statement or silence could be interpreted as condoning or condemning Josh Duggar's behavior. The cousin described internal debates over whether to seek professional counseling, legal guidance, or spiritual intervention, reflecting the layered considerations families must weigh when a public figure faces serious allegations. Psychologists observing the Duggar family's situation have highlighted the tension between preserving familial loyalty and ensuring moral accountability. In families with deeply ingrained hierarchical structures and strong religious frameworks, there is often a heightened pressure to maintain appearances while simultaneously managing internal crises. This cousin's recollections suggest that these pressures were acutely felt, with some members striving to protect younger siblings from emotional harm, while others wrestled with the ethical implications of Josh Duggar's actions and the potential impact on the family's legacy. The cousin's insights also extend to the behavioral patterns of Josh Duggar himself during the confrontation. Reports suggest that he oscillated between defensiveness and remorse, demonstrating the complex interplay of denial, self-preservation, and fleeting acknowledgement of wrongdoing that is often observed in individuals confronted with past abusive behaviors. The cousin emphasized that the family's approach, while emotionally charged, was also an attempt to navigate a constructive confrontation aimed at accountability, rather than immediate condemnation, reflecting a belief in redemption and the power of personal transformation. principles long promoted by the Duggar household. Media analysts have noted that such first-hand accounts are particularly valuable in understanding the human dimension behind widely publicized scandals. They highlight that beyond the headlines and sensationalized reporting, there exists a nuanced story of individuals struggling to respond ethically and emotionally to traumatic revelations within a family context. The cousin's perspective, therefore, not only illuminates Josh Duggar's immediate reactions, but also provides a window into the broader familial dynamics, illustrating how trust, communication, and faith-based values intersect under extreme pressure. Public opinion surrounding these revelations continues to be divided. Many observers emphasize the importance of transparency and accountability, advocating for a clear acknowledgement of wrongdoing and corrective action. Others focus on the emotional and psychological toll experienced by extended family members, including the cousin who provided this account, stressing that their efforts to support victims while addressing internal conflict demonstrate resilience and a commitment to ethical principles. The cousin's narrative underscores the delicate balance between protecting the vulnerable, addressing past harms, and navigating the complexities of familial loyalty in the public eye. In reflecting on these events, experts suggest that the Duggar family's experience offers important lessons for audiences regarding crisis management, the consequences of secrecy, and the critical role of open dialogue and professional support in addressing allegations of abuse. The cousin's recollections illustrate that even in families with strong moral and religious frameworks, confronting internal wrongdoing is an emotionally charged, multifaceted process requiring patience, empathy, and a commitment to justice. Ultimately, this account serves as a stark reminder of the human realities behind public figures' scandals. Josh Duggar's cousin, through their candid reflections, reveals the tension, fear, and difficult choices that arise when a family is forced to confront misconduct internally while facing intense public scrutiny. It demonstrates the challenges of balancing love, accountability, and moral responsibility, and it provides a deeper understanding of the emotional and ethical landscape navigated by families in similar circumstances. The story also encourages viewers to consider the broader implications of trust, transparency, and ethical behavior within familial relationships, reminding audiences that public perception often only scratches the surface of deeply personal struggles. The cousin's narrative underscores that the confrontation with Josh Duggar was not only about addressing past actions, but also about setting a precedent for how future challenges within the family would be handled, highlighting the importance of proactive communication, integrity, and the careful management of relationships under pressure. This revelation adds another layer to the ongoing discussion about accountability within families who are also public figures. It demonstrates that behind every scandal lies a network of personal experiences, conflicting emotions, and attempts at reconciliation that are often invisible to outside observers. By sharing these memories, the cousin contributes to a fuller understanding of the consequences of actions, the impact on family cohesion, and the ethical dilemmas faced by those closest to the situation. In conclusion, the cousin's recollections of confronting Josh Duggar with abuse allegations provide an illuminating perspective on the intersection of public scrutiny, familial loyalty, and personal accountability. It emphasizes that dealing with misconduct within a family is a deeply emotional, morally complex process that extends far beyond the headlines, offering viewers a comprehensive understanding of how such events unfold behind closed doors and the lasting effects they have on individuals, relationships, and family dynamics. Media analysts have noted that such first-hand accounts are particularly valuable in understanding the human dimension behind widely publicized scandals. They highlight that beyond the headlines and sensationalized reporting, there exists a nuanced story of individuals struggling to respond ethically and emotionally to traumatic revelations within a family context. The cousin's perspective, therefore, not only illuminates Josh Duggar's immediate reactions, but also provides a window into the broader familial dynamics, illustrating how trust, communication, and faith-based values intersect under extreme pressure. Public opinion surrounding these revelations continues to be divided. Many observers emphasize the importance of transparency and accountability, advocating for a clear acknowledgement of wrongdoing and corrective action. Others focus on the emotional and psychological toll experienced by extended family members, including the cousin who provided this account, stressing that their efforts to support victims while addressing internal conflict demonstrate resilience